Thank you very much, Z-Wolf here, for prompting that. Okay, Sheila,
Right.
how about you take this plant fiber and make yourself the rest of the plant fiber setup?
Yeah, there's a little bit of plant fiber in here as well, so I should be able to make the whole thing. Right.
Oh, here's the... while you're doing that, I'll just read this out for chat, because
Okay.
it kind of covers what I was talking about before. Activity map. Many actions and events will cause a local increase on the activity map. What affects the activity map? Flickering torches, and to a lesser degree, candles. Any workstation that burns fuel. Gunfire and explosions. Motor tools like chainsaws. Active traps like blade traps or shotgun turrets. Hitting or destroying metal or glass blocks or slamming metal doors. If an area is hot, you will eventually have zombie scouts snooping around. If they spot you, they will call in reinforcements. Limit or stop these activities in an area will cool down on its own. Lights or sounds are counted regardless of being noticeable to a player standing out in the open. Electric generators or lights do not register. So it's why you kind of want to transition to electric lighting as quickly as you can. That is if you don't want to deal with zombie scouts. Honestly, sometimes you kind of do. They're good.
I'm like, what do you mean hitting a metal block?
Need murky water and bones. I've now got beakers, or rather I had beakers when I got over here, so we can now make things that require that. Alright, let's have a look at these. I'm just going to drop everything in there. And then, let's have a look. Duct tape. Did you pick up any cotton on your way? No, you didn't. That's fine. How about you pop everything into the top chest?
I did kill 2 chickens. Look at all that meat we got already.
Let me do this instead. Whop, there we go. If we put everything into this top chest over here.
So that could be like the dump chest, and then we can, yeah.
Yeah, because this one's by itself. It makes more sense for it to be the dump chest.
It's fine by me.
And then we can decide what these ones are going to be. If you don't mind, I am going to change some things, though.
No, absolutely. Change whatever you want. I just threw it up
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for good reasons.
Just for aesthetics, is it?
That's
fine. That's what I meant. Like, that's why I was asking you about walls and stuff. I was like, I'm sure there's going to be a prettier way to do it. But if I spend ages trying to decide how I'm going to make this and what the walls are going to be like and blah, 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 and making it pretty.
I'm sure it's going to count as prettier. It's just going to be an arch. I need them.
I know you need arches. I know. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll just make something basic and we can change it up.
Kind of have a... actually... yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's like it'll allow airflow in.
Yeah, it's like a
little bit too narrow as a result. Like, because they're so narrow on the sides, it creates a... It looks like it would be too thin to support itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Whereas these ones are a little bit more chunky.
Oh, yeah, they would work better. So we've got little windows.
Yeah.
Do you like my little porch I made? I put some railings around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that it was really fancy. It's quite fancy. I hear movement outside. Balls, I put all my arrows in there. Let me grab some. I've taken some arrows out of there. There's... oh, have you got a bow?
Yeah, but I'm terrible with it. But I can try.
Okay, well, I'll use the wood and the stone that remains, to make some more arrows. And then I will split the stack and pop half of them back. I will... oh, no, I won't make another bow, sadly. I'll put them in the top chest over on the far side. There you go.
Yeah, I already feel like tonight is a lot better controlled. Just from being slightly outside of the town helps.
Yep.
It won't
Yep,
take us
100%.
long to get into town, and if we want to go further away, we can use this as a staging base.
The zombies won't attack because of light. As was explained just that it's not light that makes them attack. They'll attack you if they can see you, and light may affect you, but I don't think it does. Like, my detectability is 1. It's almost as low as it can possibly be. Hey, OL4. And thank you very much for the 11 months, King of Kings. Jochen Vaudian for that support, buddy. Something is moving fast outside.
As long as it doesn't start beating up the house, I would say get it in the morning when it slows down.
Yeah. By the way, Sheilab, I was about to ask you if you're crouching. Now, don't do anything just yet.
Oh, I am crouching because I can see the little eye thing.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. You're already ahead of me. I was going to say, the quickest way to see if you're crouching or not is whether you have a stealth icon, because that doesn't exist if you're not crouching. Which I think it should. I think you should, like, be able to be stealthy while stood up if you're just in pitch darkness, you know?
That one is because you smell awful. What?
Wow.
Wow.
Rude. I'll have you know the zombies think we smell quite delicious.
They want to eat us all the time.
Yeah.
Hasty dinner.
I'm not falling asleep. I'm listening with my eyes closed. That's right, Star System. But you are right. The one is most likely. Well, actually, no. Scent isn't in right now. So no, the one is the sound of our breathing, probably. There used to be scent. Scent used to play a part in your stealthiness. It was disabled because they are working on making it more refined of a system. It was kind of a very hacky system before. And things like having raw meat in your inventory would dramatically increase your visibility to zombies because they could smell the raw food or anything rotten. If anything was rotten in your inventory, like just rotten meat,
it would be cool if you had to make like a refrigerator or a specific like container to put things like meat in so that it wouldn't smell. Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool.
I'm at the phone falling on my face stage. Won't be long now. Wow. That's amazing.
Have you ever done that with like a Kindle and it just smacks you on the nose?
Yeah, it's a little bit different when it's your tablet or your Kindle that falls on your face. Like a phone falling on your face, it's actually it could be a bit like on my nose. To be fair, you know, because phones are weighty, but when it's a tablet, it's like that's a whole other kind of thing. It's like plonk. Well, see, that's the thing, Z-Wolf, yeah. I would have thought that was the case. But because the zombies are, I mean, they look like they're rotten, don't they? They look like they're covered in necrotic flesh. So rotten meat would actually, you would assume, would mask your scent. But the zombies do bleed. We can see gore and viscera coming off the zombies when you're bashing them and things like that. And so 7 Days to Die kind of exists in this place where it is clearly stated, like, yeah, these are not undead. It's not magical. This zombie stuff is definitely more of a sci-fi biological issue. So, you know, they've either caught some sort of disease or some pathogen, and there's lots of like the reasons why this has happened. Like at the various high tier points of interest, you can find all kinds of things that imply that X, Y, or Z was the start of the plague. People were using bodies to feed giant hogs, or they were doing this or that to make their superfoods or what have you. Or they were just straight up, you know, testing.
Giant hog has a name, you know.
Zombies. That is true. She does. Grace, isn't it?
Grace.
But so they've kind of nailed down, okay, this is more of a sci-fi zombie thing. Very science light, but that's as far as they've gone. And then all of the visuals kind of imply a biological system that wouldn't be able to sustain itself. You know, once you get to the point of like, oh yeah, this is one of the things where I loved about 28 Days Later is that they took the zombie idea and made it so much more believable. It's like, yeah, they're not undead. They're fully alive. Their brains have decayed to the point that they're no longer capable of reason. They're just mouths with teeth.
And didn't 28 weeks later, the sequel?
Yeah.
Weren't they starting to die out at that point because they just weren't making food in a good way?
It was a little bit more into it.
Yeah.
And that's something I really liked about it. And that's why in 28 Days Later, it was so crazy. I'm actually really, really thirsty. Have we got any spare drink or anything? What's your hunger level, Sheila?
I am okay, I think. Hang on.
Is it all right if I have this can of food then?
The ravioli, yeah, you can have that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
Thank you. I am going to have to go out and hunt for some water then later.
Yeah, that'll be the first thing tomorrow. First thing tomorrow, water hunt.
I'll go through the city and see if I can't find any pool of water on the map. But yeah, the thing I really loved about 28 Days Later is just how real it made it. It's like, yeah, these are just humans. They're humans, but more or less all higher brain functions have been stripped away from them. And so the virus was infinitely more believable instantly. And also they responded the way you might expect. Now, they were basically pumped full of adrenaline at all times. Incredibly savage, and pain meant a different thing to them. So they didn't slow down. Like, quite often, like, a bullet has no actual stopping power for a human. Unless it hits something desperately critical to us. In terms of our physiology, most bullets won't even slow us. What slows us is the pain of being shot. All of a sudden, the brain is like, ow, 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 ow. But you strip that away, like it's why like conditions, medical conditions that means people's pain receptors aren't as sensitive is really dangerous for them because they can really mess themselves up. Because actually being wounded isn't what stops you; it's the shock that stops you, in most cases. So you take that capacity to be shocked away, and you just keep fighting, or keep running after someone, even though they've just lopped an arm off you. Doesn't matter. You still want to eat their face. And that's what was terrifying about 28 Days Later zombies. And the fact that they would run themselves until their muscles tore themselves apart. They had no capacity to think this is going to kill me. All of that was stripped away. That zombie was crazy frightening because of that. So what can the human body do when it has no limiting factor? Actually, quite a lot. But in this, it's like, they're losing critical organs. Like half their faces off. How are they even... They've got no depth perception. Their eyeballs hanging out. How are they able to realistically, judge distances for lunges and stuff?
They don't need to because they've got magic arms.
Yeah, well, exactly. Half their internal organs have leaked out of the side of them. How is their body sustaining the metabolic process that is their life?
The same way D&D skeletons
just all over the place. Yeah, but D&D skeletons are magical. That's the point. But 7 Days to Die kind of establishes it that this isn't magic.
It's the magic of science.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, Full Moon Rising. 28 Days Later, we're infected humans, not true zombies. But that's the point. What is a true zombie? These zombies aren't true zombies in that regard. Because when you kill them, they don't get back up. When they you kill them, they stay dead. Now, zombies that get back up, that's more either in very high sci-fi or fantasy, like magic. ultra high sci-fi, and you're going to have something like Cataclysm. And the reason the zombies get back up there is because they're full of the blob. Everyone is full of the blob. It's also the reason why people can regenerate their health quite quickly. You know, it's like, I had my arm bitten deeply. I'm better after a good sleep. It's like, hang on a second, how are you healing that fast? Oh, it's because I am mostly full of a fourth dimension prime being. There's a reason for all of that. And it's actually cool that they go to the point of having that reason in the lore. Zombies are just humans that died and the blob took over. It's like, okay, the pilot of this bone mech with meat armor is an ex-pilot. I can now assume control.
Ooh, tool truck. Nice. Ooh, another iron pickaxe.
Nice. I'm going to move through this place in search of water, which I desperately, desperately need. Hello, tourist. Jerry... is that Jerry? Jerry's Phil, okay. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Jerry cans, of course. I'm ignoring zombies while I move through the city right now, because I'm just looking to uncover as much as I can on the map, so then I can have a look and see if there's water anywhere. A little bit of smoke there. This motel down here probably will have something there. Alright, come on then. I need to try and take you out without using... oh, my lord. Without using stamina as much as possible. Because my stamina is not regenerating very well. Oh, there we are. Got some water on the map. Perfect.
Nice.
Hey, Olifin. How you doing, nerd? Oh, what crap. Alright. This one's quite deep down. Oh, by the way, Sheila, did you know that there are now full sewer systems in the game?
No, I did not. I knew that there was like a basic sort of sewer that you found last time.
Oh, it's swimming? When did you get told you were allowed to swim?
The zombies can swim now?
And proper swim, too. Actually treading water. It has no legs, so it's kind of ineffectual a bit, but... okay. I want to get water, please. So my stamina restores. Oh my god. Yeah, there is a full realized sewer system under the cities.
That's really cool.
You can go down and explore, though why you would want to go into the sewer, I do not know, because it's about as smart of a move as it sounds. That is to say, it isn't one.
Because clearly there's like, you know, that's the rat level. That's the start of any good D&D campaign.
Oh, right, okay. So cans straight up...
Are they just to...
cannot now be used to fill water. Duly noted.
So their purpose now is just for metal, probably.
Yep. Alright. So we're going to need to find more glass jars.
Are there any in the... Did you take all of the glass jars out of the...
I could only see one.
No, that's fine. If that's all there was, that's all there was. But I just wondered if you had...
Well, how are you doing, Leafin? I hope you're doing well, mate. Writing stuff for D&D. Trying to get over this creative block. Yeah. Yeah, creative blocks can be a bit of a pain. Because the worst thing about any kind of like writer's block or anything like that, there's no obvious way to solve it. That's the worst part. You know, you got a headache, take painkillers. Got a broken leg, get a splint. And the plaster cast is particularly bad. You know? Hungry, eat. Writer's block? Ugh. Wait for it to go away. Right. I would very much like it if I could boil this water, please and indeed. Thank you. Desperately need that. Are you taking the cooking skills, Sheelab?
I am indeed. Yes.
Where are you right now?
I'm in the video store.
Okay. There was meat and there was eggs here. We don't have a grill yet, though.
Yeah, just trying to find grills, cook pots, things to cook with.
I am going to go ahead and I'm going to make some cooked meat, if that's okay.
Yeah, go
with
for
all
it.
of the meat that we have.
Because, yeah, it's not going to be any different for me until
hungry.
Until we actually have some cooking equipment. It won't make any difference to you or me making it. What? Dropping from the ceiling is not kosher. Not good. Go away.
Not kosher?
Not kosher.
I'm fairly certain a zombie isn't kosher to begin with, unless my understanding of what kosher is quite wrong.
Just not cricket, okay?
Okay.
Another glass jar there. Nice. Zombie in a cupboard. Not so good. Ooh, a couple of zombies in there. I'm gonna wait for them to come out.
That water went from yum to yuck real quick, yes. Look, okay, it's the zombie apocalypse, all right? I'm boiling the water. That gets out most of the badness, right? Something like that. It does not, by the way. There's probably enough heavy metals in that water and other contaminants that it would literally be safer to drink from the system in a toilet. Actually would be safer. I'm going to go pick up a job from Jen. Actually, I'm also going to scavenge the area around Jen's place.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Use. 7 Days to Die, Alpha 20 is going amazingly well, Leafin. I'm really, really enjoying it. I think you will too.
Gun in the toilet.
You found a gun in the toilet? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they dialed that back. That must be an incredibly
rare find then. Of course, I found one.
Well done. Very well done. Sad. Destroyed workbench. That would have been
Destroyed
a nice
generator.
find to have a functioning one.
Anything in it though? Some iron. That's not so bad.
There we go. Anything up top?
Oh!
Really good stuff up here. Oh, are you okay?
Like some kind of weird spider just jumped out at me. Are you a spider? Yes, you're a spider. Got him.
Well done.
Took a few points of damage, but... Yep, it literally started jumping at me.
Chat, did you just see that? Oh my god, chat.
What happened?
Oh, this is the zombie
oh,
that
wow,
fully
did his
did.
head fall off?
Yeah, I popped his head off. I shot him right in the neck.
So cool.
Best archer ever. Confirmed.
Ooh, iron shovel. That'll be good for digging my basement.
His neck was the eject button, yes. It's all that time and I still missed. That's just deplorable. Oh, twice? Okay, I'm gone from the best archer ever to an accomplished nobody. Hero to 0. Wow. The sun just noped out of this entire situation. It's like, nah, it's okay. I'm good, bro.
There's 3 of them. That's not good.
Where are you looting right now?
The video store.
Oh, still? Okay.
Yeah, it goes through to another bit. It's kind of cool.
You in the police department? Maybe?
Item needs repairs. That's no good.
I'm coming through now. But yeah, that's one of the other side effects, actually. Is how... Oh, hi.
Hi. I just need to repair my club. Give me a sec.
Yeah, sure. Is... Now that the kind of the stamping tool, as I was explaining in the last stream, it's kind of... It creates the layout of a city with large, like, zones of the type of item that would be in there. I'm going to hold the torch for now. All right?
Yeah. Sorry, I need my stamina ran out. Sorry. So I had to run back.
But it will create zones, like commercial, residential, industrial, so on and so forth. They'll be of a certain type. I found a grill.
Nicely done.
This vending machine also has things in it. Good. And then it will fill those with points of interest based on the type of zone it's meant to be. Thought something was coming through the...
I think I've cleared that building mostly. I'm on the next building on. Clearly I missed something though there.
Yeah. This is why Avac always makes a point of just doing a once over when She-Lab is finished looting. Okay, broken generator bank. It's a shame. Yeah, the fact that because the kind of the map tiling system is properly set up, you can end up with buildings leading into other buildings a lot more than you used to. And in fact, the whole thing with the sewer system is a good example of that. Because that's effectively a building that is connected to many other buildings in the town. I'm coming through here as well. It looks like you're in the police office now.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Alright, we need to find lockpicks to get through this door, it would seem. Either that or come through a different wall, because wow, that's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, there's a torch over here. Pointing us in a certain direction. I don't know if that...
Yeah, through that door, okay.
Through here. Oops.
I'll be there with you in a second. You got this under control?
No.
Yeah, and then jump back over the wall. Okay. Evacuate. Or evacuate, as some might say. Keep going. Oh, yeah. We went the right way.
Let's go out into the garden, maybe. You alright?
Yeah, I was doing the closed door tactic to allow stamina to regen.
Just need to get my stamina up a bit. I'm a bit thirsty, so...
Yeah, same. Right, allow your stamina to fully regen. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to stand to the side. You can stand to that side. Let me know when.
Now.
Oh, I think I smacked you with that.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Sorry about that. They are all dead.
They were dead. Nice.
Yep.
Right, let's keep going.
Yeah,
then.
the other really nice thing is that more than one point of interest can now be in a point of interest. You, like I was explaining yesterday, you could have a set of the set would be a office block. I think that was the example I used. And in that office block, you could have... Oh, I found a drink.
I've had a Molotov cocktail.
You can have like the fast food stands and street food outside. It really makes the whole area feel so much more lived in.
Oh, there's a cop. Oh no, run away.
Okay. On my way. That is unsurprising. It is a police station.
Yes.
Okay, well I found
You wanna
a
try?
hunting knife schematic, which I am absolutely going to use. Yeah, there's no way we can take on a cop.
No. So let's just leave
like,
this for now then.
Yeah. Not with like low stamina and not in an enclosed space.
Yeah. So I'd say let's just run back. I'm over encumbered, so I could do with like.
Sure. Let's head back and drop off our loot.
Yeah. And I've got 5 bottles now, glass bottles. Is there a place I can fill them up with murky water to try and get some nice?
Yep. I will lead you past it on the way.
Fantastic.
This cotton though. There. Right. Right, there's a couple of places. There's a small well actually I'll just mark the sewer entrance, it'll be a better one. I will mark this as
Okay, yep, I see where it is.
cave. And I'll share that one with the group. There you go. I've got to head down there as well anyway. Got 3 bottles to fill. Yeah, how are you doing, Nico Blaze with Wind? And Lieutenant Lupus as well. Hello.
Stormy, how annoying.
On the way. I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
Oh, I missed. Apologize. Oh my lord, I missed again. I'm going to blame it on being very thirsty. Cafe.
I'm looking forward to looting this place though. It looks really cool.
Some yucca juice. Some leafing juice.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Safe.
So now we at least have water. Then it's just a case of trying to find some food. Which is great. We've got a base and water and means of cooking it on day 2 at 10 in the morning.
Yep.
That's very good.
Yeah, it's quite good actually. Right, heading back. Yes, loot tables will change quite a lot. And I'm not sure about the harder towns. I can confirm that the patch notes specifically mentioned higher tier points of interest. So, for example, a large tower block will be or a hospital will be a significantly better loot table than, say, a house. But yeah, so for example, the sort of places a tier 4 quest would send you will just innately have a better loot table than the sort of place a tier 1 quest would send you. And that includes the end of zone chest. Biomes have significantly better loot tables though. And part of the reason for that is that they artificially increase your game stage when you're in them. I love how you built our place right next to a car, as if, you know, we've got a car.
Yeah.
It's a project. We're working on it, chat. Eventually, that car is gonna drive us out of this horrid place.
It is indeed.
Off into the sunset. Right.
Do you have any wood for the fire?
Yes, I do.
We do, cool.
I'm gonna pop down a bunch. That's almost certainly more wood than we're gonna possibly need. Drop everything.
Perfect. And then let's get the... Right, so that gives us 12 bottles of water, which will give us something like
Let me
4 each.
also drop the grill on the floor that you can then pop in.
Perfect.
Oh, look at this. So many different options. Okay. This is Sheila shit. This is purple. And this will be my chair. Which will be... there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Lap of luxury right now, Sheila. A purple chair and a red chair.
Wow.
Can't say
We have a
better than
chair
that.
each. That's amazing.
Yep. It's got casters on it too. Do you know how precious casters are in the apocalypse?
Very precious.
Very precious. This were Cataclysm, I'd be able to turn those casters into a tank. I mean, there's a few steps that I'm skipping between have casters and have tank, but unimportant. All you need to know is from casters to tank is a linear progress.
Okay, so next is the next one is yours. So the meat all got eaten, didn't it?
Yeah, I turned it all into charred meat, and I'm really sorry about that, but I was starving.
That's okay.
Still am, actually.
I had some water, so I'm going to go and see if I can hunt another chicken or two, or see if I can find any food anywhere.
Where is the hunting one? Living off the land? Gatherer? No, that won't be it. Huntsman is in... Okay, Pelter. You're on the path to the Huntsman. Harvest 20% more resources from animals using any bladed tool or weapon. Since I'm going to be going through and getting a bladed tool, I will take the Hunter perk. But I think it's in Perception that gives you the animal tracker, ultimately. But right now, I'm not sure that the knife is really going to count, but I've got some sham. Oh, actually, it's got 0%. Wow, sham no longer has a chance of dysentery. How rare. How rare and wonderful. Okay, we're going to need to get some sort of thing going over here. Those can be scrapped straight away. Hey, Avak, Lady Sheila and chat. Don't you just love it when Twitch doesn't tell you your favorite streamers are online? I was watching something else all this time. I'm sorry, mate. I do. Well, now I'm actually wondering, did I Twitter tweet? Did I post it on YouTube? And did I put it on Discord? I need to find out. This may be my fault. Let me go check.
So annoying when you try to hunt down a rabbit and like...
No, I did post it everywhere. Oh, phew. I felt bad.
Runs away.
There's a part of me that kind of laughs internally whenever I see any of the people that I watch deciding to cover something like a loner. I'm like, oh, that's going to be a wild ride for you. Let's make a couple more.
Thunder and lightning and wet and gross.
Very,
and
very
cold.
frightening. Right. What kind of weapons are you going to be specializing into, Sheila?
Slideshore club or something. And then maybe some kind of gun. Probably machine guns then.
Okay. We'll see about making a basic version of that. We've got lots of pipes, and it is worth having something that can do that.
I want animals. All I find is zombies.
Rude.
I know. I
am cold. Well, yes.
Take your torch out.
Outside with barely anything to keep me warm. I'm thirsty. It's stormy. It's just generally a bad time.
Have you? Did you not take any of the water off the campfire before you left?
No, I did not. Good point.
If you're anywhere near, go get it.
Will do. I am actually just outside, so it's not going to be a problem. Chopping down all the trees around our house.
Makes sense. We do need to expand that base out.
I'm now hungry again as well. It's a little bit of a pain.
I do wonder where we're going to find. Oh, there's a rabbit.
Is there anything I can... Oh, the lockpicks I will take with.
Chickens are much easier though.
You know what, I'm just going to scrap that. I will plant the trees outside. Okay, let's have a quick drink. Glug glug. Oh yeah, the Amiga drinks. The stone sledgehammer is a fantastically effective early game weapon. Yeah. There is no ring collection in this game, Bilal. No. As that would be a very obvious early game thing to do. Create some sort of rainwater collector and then profit from it. Yes, no. I am actually going to... We'll go get some stones.
Oh, the stamina is getting annoying. Okay, I'm coming back for a drink.
Yep. Get some stones. Get some more trees chopped. This early iron pickaxe is super useful. No point in leaving that standing.
I did get a rabbit, so we do have a little bit more meat.
Ah, nice. I will go out hunting when I get a chance, because I do get a bonus on the amount of stuff we'll get back from it. But I was a little bit messed up. Hello, Shinobi Mist. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, rain collection would be a massive no-brainer, yeah. Unless there was something about it like being contaminated rain, which, you know, would make sense if they added that in as a lore reason for it. On the plus side, we've got fields and fields and fields of tea. So, yeah.
Ah.
Right. Then you can't repay you for a while. I'm going to scrap this bow and make a better one.
Okay.
Stone spears are also quite a useful early game melee weapon. Not actually sure how to make the stone sledge. We need a couple more bits of plant fiber. And you know what? Actually, that it is a solid suggestion to make a stone sledge. Sure.
Are you hungry?
grab
Do you need
some.
food?
I do.
There's one
But-
piece of grilled meat on the fire for you then.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. I will avail myself of this momentarily. Oh, that was you. Let's go and grab that. Thunk. Ah, delicious grilled meat. Yes. Omsh. Right, you can be scrapped. Hey yourself, it's Sal. How you doing? Welcome. How's Going Medieval treating you? I was actually lurking in your stream yesterday. Looked like you were working... Well, I'm not actually sure you were working on a mega project or you just had an amazing base. And to my uncultured eyes, it was like, wow, this is a mega project. And to you, it's like, oh, yeah, it's just home.